We are live. Hello everybody, me Sam Scrolls Trains and more here back with another live stream and my first live stream for 2023. Do hope everyone is doing okay and I do hope the lighting is okay. I do hope the lighting and that is okay as well because I'm actually using one of my Christmas presents. I actually got a new iPad mount tripod for Christmas, and it's actually attached to my tripod. So hopefully, it's now going to be easier for me to live stream. It is because I don't have to balance my iPad on my bedside table. But I do hope everyone is doing okay on this Thursday evening, the 5th of January. It is the 12th night, so technically the last day of Christmas, although I say technically Christmas ended the other day after the New Year's bank holiday. Anyway, let's see who we got in the build tonight. If you guys are just coming in, make sure you guys do give me a thumbs up and share me out as well. Would appreciate it. Let's see if we can get some more people in the house tonight. As the title suggests, we're just doing a Happy New Year live and channel plans and just some chit chat for 2023. And then next week I'll be back into some sort of more topics for the live streams because next week on Tuesday we're going to have a January Q&A, everyone's favourite. Sam's Q&As and more will be returning next week after a few weeks hiatus. Let's see who we got in the chat tonight. Then we have got Ruben. Welcome Ruben. Thanks for coming in. Do hope you're doing okay. I've just got the chat open on my phone as per usual. Hello Pete, welcome, thanks for coming in, do hope you're doing okay. Even in North East Lincolnshire Transport Hub, welcome, thanks for coming in, do hope you're doing okay. And then Ruben says I can hear you, I'm also seriously the only one here, oh never mind, well. Yeah, a few more people have joined now, hopefully the notifications and stuff should be working. I just say that I've got the notification on my end, which is ace. In fact, it tells me as well, Ruben, on the mentioned side of the notifications, which is a new feature. I don't think this camera's going to focus, that you shared me out. So I do appreciate you sharing me out, Ruben. And also, I think John actually retweeted the live stream, so appreciate that. It's not in here yet. And then my connection may go some uploads no short. It should be alright, North East Lincolnshire Transport Hub, but I know what you mean. I wouldn't recommend anyone to upload a YouTube video and do a live stream at the same time because that can cause connection issues. But I'm all good on my end because the only thing that's causing internet in my house is this stream because I do try and get my mum not to watch TV, and I know that sounds mean. I do try and make sure my mum's not watching TV when I'm live streaming because that can sometimes interfere with the internet. Although the internet should be good now because we do have that full fibre internet. However, EE, you know what they're like, they can be a bit temperamental. But so far, so good this year. Let's see who else we got in the chat tonight. Hey, John K's Family Adventures. How are you guys? Thanks for stopping by. Evening, Michael. Welcome. Thanks for coming in. Do hope you're doing okay. And then you should be fine. I've uploaded videos and watched live streams at the same time. Yeah, I just think it's a bit like because I had actually 3 devices on the go the other day, and it was buffering a little bit, so we should be all good, and you should be fine as well to watch at the same time. North East Lincolnshire Transport Hub. And then I don't rely on the notifications, despite me clicking to notify me. I just remembered the time of the stream loss as we've been. Yeah, because I did actually. I've been trying to set them up in advance as well because when I just do it randomly, I feel like it doesn't get pushed out a bit, so that's why I thought I think I scheduled this up on, I think it was either Sunday or Monday, so it has been up for a few days, so hopefully people will be able to see that I have scheduled a live stream. Hey Bethany, one busy mama, welcome, thanks for coming in, do hope you're doing okay. And then all good here, Sam, thanks. That finally crossed the 600 mark, seems to be taken for ages. Yeah, congratulations on that, Cody's Family Adventures. Yeah, the subscribers, they seem to be really hard to get these days. I used to try and I used to go growth streams and stuff like that to see if I could get subscribers up that way, but I've been trying to get them organically ever since I got monetized, really, to be honest with you. And I think that is the way forward. I think that just help you out more than going to group streams, is just to get your subscribers and your friends organically. Although swapping playlists does help, and if you guys do want to swap playlists with each other and make friends, you can do as well. And then, but congratulations on reaching 600. Hopefully, I'll get 2,000. I'm hoping I'll get 2,000 at some point. Mine seems to be going up a bit slow, to be honest with you, if it do. Although I have gained a few so far this year, which is nice. I think I've gained 6, or I think it's 6 I've gained so far this year. So that's about 1 a day. So hopefully we can get the subscribers moving. Hey? What do you mean? Is it locked? No, it's open. Okay. But yeah. Anyway, hey, cooking with Mrs. Brown's. Welcome. Thanks for coming in. Do hope you're doing okay. My mum's going on about the door. I'll go and lock it in a second. So if you forgive me, guys, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna mute the microphone because you know what Sam's like for accidentally swearing or something, and I'm gonna try and avoid doing any accidental swearing this year. Right, forgive me for that. I'm right back. The cats were having bloody knocking stuff over downstairs. They were, and my mum thought, oh, they had the back door locked. So I just had to take care of that quickly. Blame my cats for making a crash downstairs. Right, where was I? Hey, Unstable TV, welcome. Thanks for coming in. Hope you guys are doing okay. Is it one of your birthdays tomorrow, Unstable TV? I forget which one of you it is now, but happy birthday for tomorrow. I think I've seen that you got a live stream set up. Hi, John. Welcome. Thanks for coming in. I was mentioning you earlier. Thanks very much for the retweet, John. Do appreciate it. John says don't swear. Luckily, the swearing came when I'd muted the live stream. It did. Do I get a drama just in case? No, I'm trying to avoid swearing on the YouTube channel this year if I can, because I did swear a little bit on the YouTube channel last year. So I'm gonna try and make it a bit more professional and try not to swear. No worries. It's James's birthday. Well, happy birthday for tomorrow, James, and I'll make sure I try and go to that live stream. Right, anyway, so as you guys know, this is my Happy New Year channel plans for 2023, and I see that North East Lincolnshire Train Spotting Hub is mentioning something on the strikes. Right, I'm going to try and not make my social media political, if that makes sense. I'm not going to really get into the strikes because I could easily get into travel disruption with the trains and the strikes. But I think if I did that, I'll be still doing this live stream tomorrow afternoon. So I'm not going to do that. So the only thing I'm going to say is this week, obviously, I couldn't go out on the trains because the strikes are on. So we're actually going to mention filming in a minute. Let me make sure I've not missed any other comments in the chat beforehand. I don't think I have. Oh, hey, Night Star Beauty. Welcome. Thanks for coming in. Do hope you're doing okay. What time is it over there for you? Because I know you're over in New Zealand, aren't you? Is it Friday morning for you? I take it. But yeah, we're going to discuss the channel plan. So now, upload schedule is going to be the thing that we're going to be starting off with. I'm going to have a piece of content up until the spring at the moment anyway. Every 2 days I'm going to have a piece of content. And I know I only did a short yesterday, but at the end of the day, in my opinion, that's still a piece of content because you've got shorts these days, videos, and a live stream. So we're going to have a piece of content every 2 days, whether that's a video, a live stream, or a short. We are. And that's going to be up until the spring. I might change things a little bit up in the summer like I did last year because it tends to be a bit quiet on YouTube in the summer, so I might make them every 3 days in the summer. But for now, up until the spring, we're going to be doing content every 2 days. And here's the other bit that we need to know. I am a bit behind in videos. This might surprise you considering I've not been out filming in the past 5 weeks almost. I'm still actually behind in videos. I've still actually got videos going back to October, so I will still have videos every 2 days from previous content, but there will actually be 2 bonus videos coming up over the next week or so, which is going to be a what I got for Christmas 2022, even though yes, I know we're in 2023 now, but that's going to be out tomorrow at 7 o'clock. And then we're also going to have what I got on the sales after Christmas, which is also well, we're probably going to come out. I'm not sure when that's going to come out yet because I haven't yet filmed that. I'm probably going to film that one tomorrow, but you guys will have to stay tuned for them 2 videos. And then other content will be pre-filmed because at the moment I'm not sure when I'm going to be back out filming. I'm hoping for the 14th, but we'll see. It'll see how it all pans out at the moment, to be honest with you. I'm not going to take any risks when it comes to the railways this year, to be honest with you. So we'll see when we go out filming. But hopefully it'll be on the 14th because on the 14th of January there's actually a rail tour. I'm not going to say where I'm going to get the rail tour, but the rail tour. I forget what the name is now. Forgive me. I'm just going to have to actually look up this. It was on their website the other day. You can actually find the rail tours on Railway Harlard, which is a website I use. Oh, that's what it's called. The Holy and Hoover, which has actually been postponed from the 17th of December because of the strikes, and that is on Saturday the 14th of January. There's also another one, but I'm pretty certain I'm not getting the other one, but I don't know yet. And that is the Class 56 Farewell, which was supposed to be this Saturday, which has been postponed to the 14th as well. But definitely going to be getting one of them. Not sure. I'm not telling you where I'm getting what stations are gonna do, but I will definitely get the Holy and Hoover, whatever it's called. Not sure if I can pronounce that. And then the Class 56 Farewell, I'm not sure yet because I don't think that's actually coming near enough to me because it says it's yeah, I'm pretty sure that's because that's Leicester that is, so I'm not 100% sure on that one, but probably not for that one, but the other one most more likely definitely. Because there's also yeah, but we'll see. But there's a rail tour on the 14th instead of the 7th because technically the Saturday timetable properly doesn't actually start until the 14th because the Saturday timetable, ever since they changed the timetable in December, has all been affected by strikes. So hopefully from Monday we'll have a half decent timetable back on again because following on from these strikes. But anyway, I'm going to stop going on about that now and move on to the next part of the live stream. I thought we were buffering then. Ruben says, does anyone have all day to listen to me talk about strikes? I don't think so, so I'm not going to bother telling. Yeah, I could easily spend 6 hours talking about the strikes, but I'm not going to. I even mentioned in that vlog I made the other day saying, oh, if I still talked about the strikes and travel disruption, I'd be standing at the train station come midnight. So that would be funny. Make sure you guys do stay in that live chat as well and give me a thumbs up and a shout out. I feel like I have missed people in the chat, so stay where you are. I will try and catch up with the live chat. Hi, it's Dale Stark. Welcome. Thanks for coming in. Hope you're doing okay. Appreciate you coming in. I feel like you might be new to the channel. I'm not sure if I've seen. I feel like I might have seen you around before, but welcome. Thanks for coming in. Hope you're doing okay. And then. Hi Ju1, welcome, thanks for coming in. Happy New Year to you too. I know we are a few days into the new year now, but I thought this will be when I'd scheduled the live stream for, because I wanted to do that New Year special on Monday. And I know what some people are thinking. Sam, we should have done the New Year special on New Year's Day. But to be honest with you, with it being a New Year's Day substitute bank holiday, so I thought, oh no, I'll do it then. And also because I have like family stuff to do on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, so I'm not going to do it then. So that's why I scheduled it for Monday. And that's probably how it's going to be like in the future as well. No videos and stuff over Christmas, because I know I did take a bit of a hiatus over the Christmas. I think I probably roughly had around a week or so off. Probably about a week, just over a week off, because it was a week off. I know I did that bonus shout out video, but that was just like a bonus video just to put out there, because it was shout out for the quiz winner. And I know quite a lot of people have been asking me as well, Sam, how do I get shout outs and stuff? So I will answer that in the live stream tonight. So in order to get shout outs on the channel, I'm not one of these people that does a shout out Saturday or Sunday where you get shout outs every weekend. And that's not the type of channel I do. I'm a railway and trains channel. So how to get shout outs is, quite often I'll do game nights or quizzes on my YouTube channel roughly every couple of weeks. So in order to get a chance of a shout out, you have to take part in the quiz, and whoever gets the most points at the end of the quiz, and these quiz questions can be anything basically. We had a Christmas quiz, for example, 2 weeks ago. And then whoever wins the quiz will get the shout out within the coming days afterwards. So for example, the last winner we had of the quiz was Logan, so he got the shout out. But to make it fair on everybody, I don't do a double up shout out. So if, for example, now Logan's won the last quiz, he's not able to win the next quiz, and I give it to someone. That people are welcome to play more than once, but if, for example, Logan wins the quiz again, I would give it to the runner-up. I hope that makes sense to everybody, but that's how you get shout-outs on my YouTube channel for free, is by all means just taking part in the quizzes, and whoever gets the most points at the end will get a shout-out video within the coming days. And now if you want a guaranteed shout-out, and this is completely optional, but if you want to be like my premium members and have your name and link in the description, you can do, and that costs $4.99 a month, and you get other perks as well. But that's actually completely optional, but I just thought I'd mention that because I know people have been asking me, how do I get shout-outs? That is how you get shout-outs. I've got other plans that day that's not rail related, so I won't be able to see any of the tours that day. Fair enough, Ruben. But yeah, hopefully that will be the day I'll be able to get back out filming. And also, the benefits of being it, there's a few disadvantages, there's a few pros and cons of it being a Saturday. Cons is the trains are probably going to be busier, and pros is that the tickets are slightly cheaper because it's being a Saturday. Thanks very much for the thumbs up, I do appreciate it. Make sure you guys do give me a thumbs up and a shout out as well. Let's see if we can get to 15 thumbs up. Hey Mark, welcome, thanks for coming in. Do you hope you're doing okay? Thanks for stopping by. I'm not even kidding, I've been making a video about it on my other channel, but I don't want to force myself to do it. Force yourself to do what, Ruben? Am I missing something? Hey, John, I thought I've already welcomed you, John. Forgive me for that. Sam the Quizmaster, or Sam's Vlogs, Quizzes and More, as some people like to give me nicknames as. So I've kept that nickname now, and done Sam's Vlogs Q&As and More, Sam's Vlogs Quizzes and More. So what's tonight then? Sam's vlog, channel plans and more. Hello Trainspot Football Fan and DVD. It's been a while. Do you hope you're doing okay? Thanks for coming in. A video about the stroke. Oh, you're gonna do one? Yeah, that's up to you, but I'm definitely not going to be doing a video like that, because if I did that, there'd be too much, like, because it's a controversial subject, so there'd be too much backlash if I made a video, because I do have my opinions on the strikes, don't get me wrong, but because I know John was asking actually how would the strikes affect the content. So basically this week I haven't been able to do any content, and I've actually not been out filming since the 12th of December, because from the 13th to the 8th, 13th of December to the 8th of January, we had Christmas travel disruption we did, which involved loads of engineering works, strike action, and then a national overtime ban, which was basically on the day, short notice, cancellations and alterations. So I thought, you know what, I've got enough content, I'm just not going to do any filming in that period, because I actually wanted on Monday just gone to go out onto the Cross City and film a video of the Cross City diverts, and also of that new liveried up 323, I think it's 323221, which is in a regional railways colour scheme, and I wanted to film a vlog of that, but I will still have a video of the Cross City line, but it's not going to be for a while yet, probably not for another couple of weeks, because I'll have to think of something else so I can go and track down that unit. But it will be at some point I go and have a ride on the Cross City line again, because I do like doing that section, especially the Cross City South. Yeah, I thought it was Ruben 323221 is the one I've got, but yeah. So in a couple of weeks, me and you were saying, Ruben, I'm gonna try and track down that. Oh, my phone's charging now. It just popped up. So I'm going to try and track down that unit and probably film a few stations whilst I'm there. But that will also depend on cross country as well, because obviously if I want to go to these stations, I think I discussed this in a channel update I did before Christmas. In 2023, I'm going to focus the channel for the train videos. I'm going to go to stations which have a bit more like, what's the word? Bit more like traffic, if that makes sense, like train traffic, like that has much more variety. Unless there's something absolutely special coming through one of these smaller stations, I'm gonna focus on like stations which have got a bit more traffic, at least a few trains an hour, and freight trains, as Michael's suggesting, yeah, because freight trains are a winner. I'm a big fan of freight trains, I am. And now I've got all these different books I have, and you'll see a new book which I've got actually for Christmas in tomorrow's video about what I got for Christmas. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. But freight trains are going to go to a lot of stations where have freight activity as well. And then in terms of other content as well, because I know that I've had quite a lot of suggestions over the past couple of weeks since I've done a hiatus from filming as well, and quite a lot of people have suggested that I do like some more train reviews of like different classes of trains. I've had a few people suggest that, I have in the comments and stuff and whatnot. So I'm hoping that I will be able to film some more train reviews this year. I've done a few in the past. We had that one recently back in October of the class 196s. The launch service for passengers on the 17th of October. And that was actually a winner chicken dinner. That actually gave me almost 550 views for the channel. It did. So that one, definitely we will do some more train views. And actually, I do have plans, because Transport for Wales now have quite a lot of new sets out recently. They've got the 197s out now. We have, and they've also got the Mark IV carriages, which are now going to be on the services up to Manchester via Wilmslow, which is a nice bonus. And now also it's easier for me to get to Manchester as well now, because there's actually now direct trains to Manchester, which is ace as well. So I'm going to try and get a review of the some of them Transport for Wales trains, and hopefully very, very soon as well, up in Liverpool, we're going to actually have the Merseyrail 777 Buzzy Bees entering service. 777 Buzzy Bees we are, because I think they are actually starting properly like testing for them actually on Monday the 9th of January, so that's to look forward to as well. So there will be quite a lot of train reviews coming up on the channels, and then there's still obviously going to be other railway and train related vlogs as well, and of course some adventures as well. Actually, guys, I've still got a vlog that I've got from Twelfth Castle, which I actually recorded back in October, which is actually going to go on the channel in a couple of weeks' time as well. So you guys have got that to look forward to as well. And I would love, actually, and me and my mum have been thinking about this, of a trip to York or maybe even Edinburgh again this year, because I've been wanting to go. I haven't been to York actually in 5 years now. Yeah, it's 5 years this September I haven't been to York. So York is definitely for overdue visit. Actually, is it 5 years or is it 4 years? It might be 4 years actually. Is it 4 or 5 years since we've last been to York, Mom? Is it 5? I thought we went in 2019. I'm not sure if we went in 2019. It's been let's just say it's been a few years. It has. And York, I love that railway station as well. And you definitely need 2 hours at York, so that's going to be well worth a visit. And of course to the NRM, because actually, Ruben, you visited there for Christmas, didn't you? I was like, damn, Sam needs to visit again at some point. And then Edinburgh is a lovely city, and I know for certain that this coming March, it would have been 5 years since I've been to any place in Scotland. Glasgow, if someone asked me a question, do I prefer Edinburgh or Glasgow? I've got to say I prefer Edinburgh. And Edinburgh, hopefully. It just depends on prices and whatnot as well, but we'll see. But there are 2 places on the UK bucket list for this year, York and Edinburgh. But we will have to see, unfortunately. Make sure you guys do stay in that live chat as well. Would really help me out. And make sure you guys do give me a thumbs up as well. It really does help boost the algorithm out on this YouTube channel and try and get the views up, because as I mentioned, we're trying to get to 2,000 subscribers, and I'm hoping for 10,000 views a month. And I know that is a big goal, but I think we can do it if you guys do help me out with watching the videos. I'm going to try and make them a bit shorter, but interesting, because I know some of you guys are like, Sam, damn, you did 2 half-an-hour vlogs recently. And I think it is nice to do some longer videos, but I think the problem I've got is that I blabber on a bit in some of the vlogs. I like to go on with my long speeches in some of the vlogs, so I'm going to try and cut down on the long speeches. Keep the talking. I still talk, but keep it to a minimum, not blabber on like I have done in a few of the vlogs over the past couple of weeks or so. Where was I? Because I'm blabbering on in the live streams. But to be honest with you, the live streams are kind of meant for blabbering on, to be honest. But because if I didn't talk in the live stream, it would be boring. So the live streams are meant for chatting. But I will keep an eye on the chat as well. I love the Class 70s monster machines. Yeah, the Class 70s are excellent, Michael. And to be honest with you, I don't really seem to see the Class 70s these days. I mean, I saw a few before Christmas, but they don't really tend to come down my area much. I'm always seeing the blooming sheds, I am, to be honest. You could get a train set. I'm probably not gonna at the moment, John. But I definitely want to do, because that actually brings us on to another subject, model railway events. I was lucky enough to attend 2 last year, and I do want to try and attend some more model railway exhibitions as well, because Warwickshire was good when I went there back in November. And hopefully we'll be able to pay a visit to some more this year, and hopefully that Peter Waterman's model railway will be back on at Chester, but we'll see about that. I'd love to try out the Class 197s in the future. Maybe if I could get to Wales, it may be Rotterdam, but in the northwest in September. Yeah, because they're on the I forget what ones they're on now. Is it Manchester to what's the other one? I think is it Manchester to North Wales? I'm not actually sure what the 197s are on now. I know they're on a few runs, but we'll see about that. We'll have to see, because as I said, I'm not going to really take any risks with the railways recently. Hence why I decided, you know what? No, we're not going to do any filming during the overtime ban, because I just didn't want to risk it for a chocolate biscuit. Ruben says, I've been to Twelfth Castle in 2018. Yeah, I went last year and it was epic. And I think that was the first time I've been there in a couple of years as well. And I do like Twelfth Castle, although I was a bit disappointed because the outside of the castle has actually been down for maintenance for the past few years now. So that's been a bit disappointing because you can't walk around the whole of the outside of the castle. I walked around about halfway of it, I did. But hopefully in the future they'll be able to get that back and running and sorted. Back and running, I'm making it sound like a train. Up and running as in you can walk round the whole of it. That's what I mean. Make sure you guys do give me a thumbs up as well. Would really help me out. And share me out as well if you haven't already done so. The good old National Railway Museum. Yep. I love the National Railway Museum, and actually, I don't think I've actually ever done a proper vlog of the National Railway Museum. I think I've been twice, maybe 3 times, not 100% sure on that one. But I did actually try and film a vlog a few years ago, but the footage, for some reason, failed. It did, like I lost half of it. I'm not sure if I accidentally deleted it or whatnot, but basically, my mum said did you say I was younger then? Yeah, I was younger then. I think it was about 15 or 16. Definitely, I need to film a proper vlog from there because I obviously don't have any actual proper footage from the National Railway Museum. So it'll be my dream to go and make another vlog from there, and hopefully it will actually work this time. It will. Where was I? The station hall now. What? The station hall's closed for remodelling, is it, Ruben? When's that going to be open? Because if it's closed for remodelling, I don't see myself going there anytime soon. Because I want the full experience. So if that's closed for modelling, I might hold up and then visit another time. I'm all good, Juwon. What about yourself? It's not that they've dropped off, to be honest with you, John. It's more like how do I say it? It's more like different content does like different things. Like a few videos have done a bit crap, and then a few of have been good. So we'll see, to be honest with you. It's hit and miss because my 2 vlogs I did recently, the New Year special and the Christmas special, actually did quite good. Because I try and aim for around just over 100. And I should be really aiming for 166. Because they say that you're supposed to have 10% of your subscribers in views or around that. But obviously, every video and stuff does differently. So obviously we can't get 166 views in every single bloody video that I make. But close to it would be nice. At least over 100. Ruben says, I've still not done the Class 197s. I haven't either. But I think they are going to be pretty similar to the 196s. But still, it's a slightly different class of train. So it's definitely on the list to do. Manchester to Chester / North Wales. I thought so, Michael. Lowry could have named one of the Great Western Railway Castle Class steam locomotives. Oh yeah, because they're actually retiring this year, actually. And I'm a bit peed off, actually, because I actually did make a vlog of the Castle Class HSTs on Great Western Railway, and actually my mum enjoyed them. You liked the Great Western Railway HSTs, didn't you, that we rid to Western? Yeah, they're retiring this year. Yeah, they're retiring. And I did make a little vlog of them when I went to Western back in, well, we're looking at bloody 9 months ago now. But what peed me off was I got a copyright claim in the vlog because one of the bloody songs I used, because this was before I got Epidemic Sound. Now with Epidemic Sound, I pay £10 a month because I've got a license for the music that I use in the videos. Obviously, I didn't have a license back then, so that video got a copyright claim. So what I had to do was actually overlay the music. I was trying to sort it out so it didn't have the music playing, but YouTube have gone to put music over me speaking in the video as well. So half the video is off a bloody YouTube audio library song. So that peed me off a little bit. So I might have to actually make part 2 or something for that one, but we'll see about that. Make sure you guys do stay in the live chat as well. It would really help me out. If we just help the YouTube algorithm out, the more people we can get in the live streams, and it also makes me know what time and stuff I should do the live streams in the future. If you guys help me out by staying in the live stream, because then we know what time to do them and stuff, and if I should continue doing the live streams. So make sure you guys do stay in that live chat. We just help me out. And then John says, corrupt memory cards can mess up the footage. Yeah, but the thing is, John, I didn't actually record this on a camera. It was on my phone, so there wasn't a memory card. But I'm not sure what happened to the footage. But I got home and basically I didn't have any of the footage, to be honest with you. But what I mean by, I hope everyone didn't get confused by what I meant there. What I meant was when I said about the live streams, and I'm trying to what I meant was I'm trying to do them at the times where I got the most people. So if I see there's not as many people in on a certain evening, I'll try a different time. I didn't mean I was quitting the live streams when I said that. I meant that if I see that it's a little bit less popular in here tonight, I'll try and do another time, because I've been reading the analytics a lot recently. And that really just helps decide when to do the live streams. The videos are going to stick to them being at 7 p.m. UK time. But the live streams, I do like to mix up a bit. So if I see that this time's not so good, I might change things around, to be honest with you. But we'll see how it pans out, because I could also change the dates around too, because in the past, Mondays didn't do very well for a live stream. So we'll see. We'll see how it pans out in the future. But for now, we'll keep rolling with it. But I would appreciate it if you guys stay in the live chat, because it really just help the live streams out. And give me a thumbs up as well, would appreciate it. Let's try and get to 15 thumbs up. And if you are watching on the replay as well, thanks very much as well. Yes, it closed on the 3rd of January and will reopen next year, I think. The website should have all the details. Damn! I might not do that then this year, Ruben, because I feel like that was my favourite part. So that might be next year then. It might be Ruben. But because that's a little bit disappointing, because I did like that room, I did. So hopefully I'll be able to go when it reopens. Hey Courtney, welcome. Thanks for coming in. Do hope you're doing okay. Ruben says, yeah, I'd like to go down on the southwest to the Castle Class HSTs before they disappear. Isn't it this December they're disappearing? I think it's this December 2023, so we've still got just under a year, but hopefully we'll be able to get that moving. YouTube editor used to be more advanced and a good way to edit clips. It's very basic now. I don't use that. John. I use the iMovie app. If you've got an iOS device, or an Apple device, I should say, you can use the iMovie app. I'm sure it's free, so I use iMovie. I've never used the YouTube editor. I haven't, John. Hey, Tico, welcome. Thanks for coming in. No, never late. It's all good. I'm not sure how long I'm going to do the live stream for tonight. I usually do in around an hour and a half. I do. Yeah, there will definitely be more live streams, John. I just need to. They'll probably be a bit mixed up based on when people are online on YouTube. Like, I'll mix up the times and the dates of the live streams. Basically, I never really have like a set proper schedule for the live streams, because I know some people do, but I just don't really have a set schedule for them. I am going to try and make them every week. Try to, but they're going to be at different times and dates. But the next one I am going to try for Tuesday next week, but I'm unsure on the time for that one yet. I will let you guys know. I usually write on the community tab and schedule it in advance, so make sure you guys do have your notification bell set to all, so you know when I do the live streams and for the videos and whatnot as well. I know YouTube doesn't notify you for the shorts, they don't, but that's not a huge big deal anyway, because the shorts are more of like an experimental type of content for me as well, because they're hit and miss, the shorts are. So I'll do one and it does good. I'll do another one and it does, and he said the S word then, and it does rubbish. But yeah, they're a bit experimental as the shorts. Where was I? Hello Logan, welcome. Thanks for coming in. Do hope you're doing okay. The station hall is brilliant. I'm glad I did a chance before it shut. Yeah. I'll have to see about when I'll be able to visit that one then, Ruben. If the station hall's shut, I feel like it'll be a bit disappointing for the experience that would be. So I probably might hold off visiting the NRM for now. Yeah, I thought it was this December that they retiring the Great Western Rail HST's TCO. Is it the same for the cross country ones then? Are they getting rid of them? Because I do prefer the Great Western ones, but I'm just curious if it's this December for both the cross country and Great Western Railway ones. And the Southern Class 313s are disappearing in May. I haven't really ridden any of these Southern ones besides what's that class that used to go to Milton Keynes? The only Southern class I've ridden is the one that used to go to Milton Keynes, but they stopped that back in was it May last year that they stopped running the Southerns all the way to Milton Keynes, and they now terminate them back at Watford Junction. But that was the last time I that's the only class of Southern that I've ever ridden. I've never ridden the 313s I haven't ridden. That is disappointing that they're disappearing in May. I wonder if there'll be a farewell tour for them. I've done shorts before, and to be honest, I'm not gonna bother with them. Yeah, they're a bit hit and miss, to be honest with you, Ruben. But I still do content-based ones. Like, I wouldn't do food ones, to be honest with you, because I used to do food shorts last year, and they kind of gave me some weird viewers. They did. I had like weird people like commenting on them. So, and some like weird people, sketchy weird people commenting weird things on them. So I'm like, I don't really want that on the channel, to be honest with you. So I changed them to be content based. So now I do like ones like based on the content, like trains, railways and stuff. I've been doing a lot of train ones recently. I have, and the one I did put up yesterday is doing alright so far. Let me just double check the views. It says 305 on the app, but I always like to have a look at the studio for the most reliable source. Yeah, that one actually is hitting right now. This phone doesn't bloody focus. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. There we are, it's focused. 387 on that one so far, so it's hitting up a little bit now, so which is nice. I've lost the live chat. There's the live chat. Make sure you guys do stay in that live chat as well. We just help me out. And if you guys are coming in, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Because it really does help push the YouTube channel out further. No idea with the cross-country HSTs. However, I remember seeing something last year about them retiring in the summer. All this in the summer. So earlier than I thought then, Tico, for the cross-country ones. But yeah, we'll see about that. I'll have to make sure I get a ride on a HST sooner rather than later then. The Class 377 Electro Stars. I thought it was that Ruben, but yeah, that's the only Southern class I've actually had a ride on. Michael says, shorts can sometimes be hit and miss. Some of mine do well, and then some don't. I must admit, most of mine didn't do well. On Monday, probably because I did upload over 2 weeks. Hopefully next week can pick up. Yeah, because I didn't do one for a little bit, actually, I didn't. But I don't really have a schedule for shorts, to be honest with you. I just kind of whack them up whenever I feel like it, to be honest with you. So don't expect a schedule when it comes to the shorts, but I just tend to do them randomly. Hey, Alex Crew, welcome. Thanks for coming in. Happy New Year to you too. If there's a Class 313 farewell tour, I'm going to be there, says Tico. They're alright, but they replaced these slam door trains, which are the first trains I remember travelling on. Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed that they don't have the traditional slam door ones. And I'm also disappointed because I never actually got to ride the East Midlands Railway HSTs. I was supposed to ride one last May, but because of that incident that happened, which I'm not going to get into, they had to take half of them out of the journey, basically. They had to take half of them off, so I was only able to get that one on It was like it was like an ECS movement that I got at Leicester, so I wasn't able to ride one unfortunately. But at least I still got to bid farewell to them in the last week. I did. Um. But yeah, that's cool. Can I just ask you a question? Can you just read the chat rules? Try not to use the caps because that's a form of yelling, if you don't mind. Create shortcuts. What do you mean by shortcuts, Ju1? You mean shorts? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Tico says, I saw this from the Department of Transportation. Basically, like the Great Western Railway, the cross-country HSTs don't meet the new disability access needs. Basically, like with the Great Western Railway, the cross-country HSTs don't meet with the. Yeah, I think so, and that did surprise me actually because they've got like electric doors now. I think it's is it something to do with the width of the train? Like, I think it's because like a wheelchair user wouldn't be able to get their wheelchair down the aisle. Is it something to do with that? Because they've got that's my only suspicion because they've got electric doors now, so it should be easy when it comes to like putting like a ramp down for like a wheelchair user to get on the train. But I'm not sure if that's something to do with the design of the train then. Same Sam, I usually just upload shorts straight away as I long remember the numbers for the shorts that aren't on real-time trains. Yeah, Michael, because I'm so far behind with the videos, I never know what the actual numbers listed are. I just quite often have to guess with the numbers unless I can see what they are. I just kind of have to guess or just don't know the numbers basically. But with that 323 I did of a short, I knew the numbers. It was 323 230 on ECS from Wolverton to Arlington Depot. If you guys didn't see that shorts, make sure you check it out. Hey James, thanks so much for the thumbs up. Do appreciate it. Tico says the sliding door is okay, but the Mark III carriage layout, that's the problem, as well as the door width not being wide enough. Yeah, I thought it might have been something to do with that. Yeah, that's gonna be a bit disappointing, but hopefully I'll be as mentioned, I'll be able to get a ride of the HSTs before they come out of service, which will be probably at some point this year. Okay, thanks very much for that, John. Do appreciate you leaving me running. But yeah, if anybody else has got any comments to say, feel free to put them in the live chat. But the general gist with the channel plan to 2023 is basically mostly similar to last year, to be honest with you. But I am going to definitely do some more like train reviews, and the train videos will be a more of a station which has got plenty of traffic and freight trains. There will be, so definitely more train travel, like the reviews of the trains basically. Make sure you guys do stay in that live chat as well. It would really help me out. And I see we've crossed over the 15 thumbs up point, so I would do appreciate that. And then let's see if we can get to 20 thumbs up before the end of the live stream. So make sure you guys do give me a thumbs up and a shout out. Hello, Ear Trains 95. Welcome. Thanks for coming in. Do hope you're doing okay. I'm doing good. I am. I think I've got all the comments now. Yeah. Nobody else has left a message yet. Have I done the Bicester Village station? Not yet. No, Ear Trains 95. I've done is it Bicester North? Was that the one I did in November? Let me just double check. I think it's Bicester North. Yeah, I did Bicester North as part of the Chiltern Main Line because I did it from Banbury to Princess Risborough. I should have done Sauderton, but I wasn't aware about the train situation, so I didn't do Sauderton. Is that how you pronounce it? Sauderton? Something like that. I did Banbury to Princess Risborough, and that will actually be coming out in a book in a couple of weeks as well. I need to catch up. I need to play Catchy Upbeat because I had that break over Christmas. So now I've fallen a little bit more behind. But no, I haven't done Bicester Village, but I have done Bicester North. I have. Okay, you take care. Thanks so much for coming in, Tico. I do appreciate it. I do. Yeah, I've seen that Ear Trains 95, and there's also a bus link. But to be honest with you, I probably will save that for its own blog another time. We probably will do that because I haven't done Oxford Parkway either. Or what's the other one called? Inslip. I'm just looking at the map now. So I probably will save that for another vlog for another time, to be honest with you. Hey, Pat Stove mate, good evening. Thanks for coming in. Do hope you're doing okay. But if anybody's got any questions relating to the content that I've got for 2023, feel free to put them in the live chat. For any other questions, just bear in mind I'm going to be doing a Q&A next week. So save the majority of your other types of questions for then. But if anybody's got any questions for like the content that I've got planned in 2023 or stuff that I've mentioned in the live stream tonight, feel free to just whack them in the live chat as well. And make sure you guys do give me a thumbs up. Let's try and get to 20 thumbs up. And share me out as well. Would appreciate it. I've been to Bicester Village Station. You only get 2 trains per hour in each direction. Yeah, I know that, Michael. But for a train line vlog, which I also I forgot to mention that as well. For the train line series, there will be part 3. Sorry, not part 2. To the Chiltern Main Line coming out in a couple of weeks. But I will do that as a train line another time because technically it's not really like the main part of the Chiltern Main Line. That's why I've not included it in my Chiltern Main Line's train line Ear Trains 95 because I will just do it as a separate like vlog, to be honest with you, if that makes any sense. Because also they're actually going to be having that line all the way from Oxford to Bletchley in the future as part of East West Rail. So I mean, I'm not sure if that's next year or the year after that, but East West Rail is going to be opening, and you'll be able to get a direct train from Oxford all the way to Bletchley and Milton Keynes in a few years. So I might even save them stations for a few years' time, to be honest with you, Trains 95. We'll see. But I will do Bicester Village and that little line at some point in the future. It's 4. It's only 2 because of the strikes. 2 trains an hour. Is that a permanent thing, Ear Trains 95? Was that just this week? Because 2 still sounds like a fair few. Because that's like every half an hour. That's not too bad. And that's during a strike. 2 trains an hour. But during the strikes around here, there's only 1 train an hour. So 2 is like a winner. 4's like 4 would be like blooming like 4 would be loads of trains. That's like 1 every 15 minutes. I'll be able to knock those stations out in an hour. If there was 4 trains an hour. That's what I'm thinking, Michael. Two trains an hour during the strike. They're proper treating you there. 2 for Oxford, 2 for Marylebone. Yeah, really? 4 trains an hour outside the strike times? Damn, Ear Trains 95. Well, that's easy then, for if I ever did that line. But probably I will hold off doing that Ear Trains 95 until the whole of the East West Rail opens, even if it's just far as Milton Keynes, because I know to Bedford they're still having problems with the new trains, because I mentioned this in my actual vlog I did. Yeah, I'll have a look into that Ear Trains 95, but that's probably not going to be this year, unfortunately. As I've mentioned, I'm probably going to hold off and do that in 2 years' time when the whole line to Milton Keynes / Bletchley opens. It does because we're also going to have that new station of Winslow, not to be confused with Wilmslow, Winslow. So yeah, I'll probably hold off doing that for a bit, but I know there's been some problems with the Marston Vale line, haven't there, between Bletchley and I went to say Bicester again. I've got blooming Bicester in my head now. Bletchley to Bedford because that hasn't had a service for over a month now. It's been replaced with buses. So because I was gonna hopefully do that as a New Year special, but I had to think of a backup plan. Because I couldn't obviously do that because I wanted trains, not damn buses. So hopefully that will link up somehow with East West Rail when that opens in 2 years. But we need to think of a solution for that line, in my opinion. Michael says, I have no trains on strike days for my stations. Today there wasn't any trains. There wasn't because it was an ASLEF driver strike. But on the RMT strike days, there's 1 an hour to Northampton Birmingham and then 1 an hour London Birmingham. So there's 2. There is. The only line out of Leicester that gets shut most strike days is Leicester to Peterborough. That makes sense, even. Although the Nottingham line doesn't have any trains from Birmingham on a strike day, which I actually found a bit weird. You got trains to Leicester on a strike day, but not to Nottingham. You have? But I've never travelled on a strike day anyway, I haven't. Because they say it's essential travel only, and I'm just going to leave the trains for the essential workers, so am I travelling on a strike day? Hell no. Hi Joy West Life, welcome, thanks for coming in, do hope you're doing okay. Thanks very much for the thumbs up. Yep, if you guys haven't yet given me a thumbs up for tonight's live stream, make sure you do so, and also share me out as well, would appreciate it. It really just helped the YouTube algorithm out. My YouTube today is slow, took a while to open the chat. That's odd, Joy West Life. That must be something on your end, that must be, because mine's working fine. All these weird YouTube glitches these days. There was another glitch the other night. For the premium, if you pay for YouTube Premium, the download button wasn't working properly for like downloading the videos, because that was strange. And sometimes it does crash on me sometimes, YouTube, but it appears to be working fine tonight, because also there's this clip feature, which is where you can take clips out the live streams. There's some nice towns that can be only reached by bus. Yeah, there is, Ruben, that's the thing. There's quite a lot of places in Britain which requires a bus, to be honest with you. And they should restore and open some more railways, especially across... I noticed quite a lot of Lincolnshire is quite cut off from the train. Like, you can't get direct trains to Mablethorpe. Not that I'd want to go to Mablethorpe anyway. No offence to anybody who lives there. But you... But that train station closed down like over 50 years, in fact 60 years ago now, bloody hell. Nearly as old as my mum. Just checking you're still listening. Mablethorpe, I haven't been to Mablethorpe for years, but that requires a bus to get to because there's no train station. So yeah, I do agree that some nice towns, just using Mablethorpe as an example, even if it's nice or not, but yeah, that's not got a train station, so that'll be required to get a bus. Ruben says everywhere east of Nottingham has been closed on strike days, national and local. Really, Ruben? Jesus Christ! So Skeg Vegas is cut off too on a strike day, so that's got no trains. Wow, damn. Michael says, agreed, Ruben, and with the £2 cap bus fare going on towards the end of March, it's a good opportunity to get out and explore. And yeah, about that, Michael, I do think that £2, because I have read about that online, I do think that £2 bus cap fare is good, But they just need to sort out these bloody strikes they do. They just need to get their bloody deal sorted out. That's all I'm gonna say about the strikes. They need to get some sort of deal sorted out with the union so we can have an actual decent train service this year. That's all I'm gonna say on that. And I feel like they should extend the bus scheme for ages, and they really just need to sort out the bloody the trains, in my opinion, especially the ones which are been struggling in 2022. We'll just use Cross Country, Transplanet Express, and Avanti West Coast as examples. But there's a few others as well, Chiltern Railways. And I wouldn't be surprised if To Haven House loses its Livestream station, then it goes to either Thorpe Culver being there. Yeah, there's a few weird, dodgy, I say dodgy, like as in dodgy stations which have infrequent service up there. Where's Hubbock's Bridge Ear Trains 95? Never heard of that one. I've heard of Mablethorpe, and they claim it's Golden Sands, and I've got my doubts though. Haven't they got a holiday park that's run by Haven called Golden Sands up there? Is that a Mablethorpe? Huh? Yeah, I know we've been to Mablethorpe, but is that Golden Sands Haven Park? Is that in Mablethorpe? Or is that? I'm not on about the one in Wales. Golden Sands. Is that near Mablethorpe? No, it ain't. Presthaven's near Prestatyn in North Wales. Yeah, because Ruben was saying that Mablethorpe, and they claim it's Golden Sands. Is that what that holiday park is, or is that further up the coast? There's two. Oh, I'm with you. In Mablethorpe? They haven't had one for over 60 years. They've not got a train station in Mablethorpe. They haven't for over 60 years. Yeah, Cleethorpes has got a train station, but Mablethorpe hasn't. You have to get the bus if you want to go to Mablethorpe. My mum was convinced that they had a train station in Mablethorpe, and she's thinking of Cleethorpes, which is further up the coast. But Cleethorpes, no offence to North East Lincolnshire Transport, because I know who lives down that area, it's a bit crap. No offence, but Cleethorpes in that area has gone well downhill over the past few years, so it's a bit grim up there in Grimsby. Hobby got my YouTube Premium too, because with my high functioning autism, commercials give me anxiety. Well, fair enough, Joy Breast Life. Me personally, I don't pay for YouTube Premium, but I know quite a lot of people do, but that's cool. I think it's a little bit expensive in my opinion. Ruben says, well, it's like they ever said Skeg Vegas was the best seaside resort in the world. They're still convinced that Blackpool's the best seaside resort in the world, aren't they? But one place that I want to go is actually Brighton, I do. Because I've heard that's supposed to be nice, although people say that Brighton's like the Blackpool of the South. They do. And Blackpool has got lots of mixed reactions. People say Blackpool's the best place area, and then some people say worst rated seaside in the UK is Blackpool. But my opinion, I need a drink because my throat's starting to go dry because I've been talking for an hour. I haven't got the bloody C word or any other illness which has been going around. It's just when I've been talking for an hour, my voice starts to go a bit over the place. But Blackpool, my opinion on it, I think it's okay, but it's a bit, when you've done it loads now, I feel like it gets a bit boring. But I still like seeing the illuminations, I do, in Blackpool. But I do agree that it's a bit hit and miss. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, I think the holiday park in oh, sorry, Joy Breast Life. Yeah, I think the whole holiday park in Golden Sands Mablethorpe. Never been there, but I've heard of it. Yeah, I think I've heard of that one. My mum was convinced it was in blooming North Wales. I'm like, that's the other one. I actually prefer posher seaside, says Ear Trains 95. Ruben says Brighton is a nice place, except the beach has pebbles and hardly any sand. Yeah, that's the only problem I've got. Although, isn't there supposed to be sandier beaches further up the coast, though, Ruben? Ear Trains 95 says I actually prefer Polish seasides. Isn't Poland quite like cold compared to other countries, though? Ear Trains 95, or do you get a bit of heat in the summer? I'm not going to even attempt to pronounce that, but that's cool. That's good to hear that you're happy, G1. But Brighton is definitely on the card. I enjoyed Westlife. My apologies for that. I didn't mean to offend you. I'll try not to say that in future. But that's cool that you prefer posture seaside year 2095. But there's a few that there's a few seasides which I'm a big fan of. I actually went to Barry Island, which is in South Wales, not too far away from Cardiff. I actually went there in the summer of last year, and I must admit, Barry Island is really, really nice. I love Barry, and that's down near where my brother, because my brother actually moved to Cardiff a few years ago. He lives down there with his girlfriend now, and that is a nice place as well. Make sure you guys do stay in that live chat as well. It would really help me out. Do appreciate it, guys. Michael says, I'd love to go to Brighton again one day for a holiday. Ruben, I used to day trips there years ago, but every time I did, there was always delays on the Brighton main line, says Michael. Yeah, I would love to go down to Brighton one day as well, Michael. Ruben says, a lot of people from Leicester have been on holiday to Skeg Vegas and Mablethorpe throughout the years. First of all, where did Skegness actually get the saying of Skeg Vegas from? Because I heard it somewhere before, so then I started saying Skeg Vegas as a joke. I did. I even said it in my Nottingham blog and trains at Nottingham I did a few weeks ago. I was like, oh, train to Skeg Vegas. No jokes, I would actually like to do that line of a train. But yeah, I've heard a lot of people have been on holiday to. Yeah, I've not been to. I have been to both Mablethorpe and Skegness, but not for a few years now, Ruben. There's sand on the beach in Brighton, but it's a bit more towards the Hove thing. Ah, that'll kind of make sense. Brighton and Hove. Jeez, I need a drink. Well, forgive me, guys. Make sure you guys do stay in that live chat and give me a thumbs up as well. I'm just gonna go get some water and I'll be right back. Just give me 2 minutes. I need knocked over the tripod. Just give me 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Right, I am back, guys. Forgive me for that. Got the water now, so hopefully we'll be all good to the end of the stream. Oh, pardon me. Where was I? I read the comment of Ruben's that said about there's more sand in Hove down from Brighton. Logan asked, did I have a good Christmas? Yeah, I did have a good Christmas. Saw quite a lot of family, hence why I didn't really do any videos over Christmas. But yeah, my Christmas was alright. And if you guys want to know what I got for Christmas, that's going to be coming in. I did unmute it. Yeah, I did unmute it. If you guys want to know what I got for Christmas, that's coming up tomorrow. I thought I hadn't unmuted the blooming live stream then. I know I did that a few times. I think I did that. I'm not sure if that was last year or the year before. I started live streaming in 2021, so it's been about 2 years since I've done live streams now. That might have been 2021. I had a habit of doing that, accidentally muting the live stream. Roma, because the only delays I've had on the Brighton Main Line have been mine, apart from my return trip from the Bluebell Railway when Thames had a lot of cancellations. Yep, hopefully when I go down to Brighton, I don't experience any of that. Got water on my bloody glasses now. I look different without glasses on. Lol. I've still got bloody water on the glasses. Tiny bit there. Hang on. Got it off now. Where was I? Skegness is called that. Oh, Skegness is called Skeg Vegas. It's called that because there is a sign in the style of the Vegas when you go into Skegness. Oh, I did wonder why everyone calls it Skeg Vegas. Oh yeah, I forgot, local, that you're quite local to the area. I think I only have to change once, Michael. I think I just have to go via London. It's quite easy for me to get the device. I say easy, but I don't have to get too many trains. I think it's 2 I have to get. Yeah, because it would be over to Euston on the train, and then walk to St Pancras, or tube, whatever you want to do, taxi. But it's walkable, it's about 10-15 minutes. And then you get Thameslink down to Brighton. For me. And in fact, I think it's really easy for Ruben, because Ruben's on the Midland Main Line. I think Ruben literally has to just go to Bedford or London St Pancras, and it's really easy for him, because he doesn't have to get any of the walking or the tube or anything like that. Oh yeah, I was literally saying that as Ruben comments that. Ruben put, for me, I just have to change at St Pancras to get to Brighton, although my old local station, Moulscombe, requires a change at Brighton. Am I pronouncing that right? Oh, Ian Trains 35 said, can I pronounce this Polish city name? Shinesikin? I think I got that completely wrong. Hi 345 Barry, welcome, thanks for coming in. Hope you're doing okay. Just popping in, my Wi-Fi is out of order still and I don't want to use more of my data. What happened to your Wi-Fi? You getting it fixed or something, 345 Barry? I'm just nosy. But that's a bit annoying. Or the other option, I could go into Paddington and use the Elizabeth line to Farringdon and pick up the Thames Link, or I could go to Victoria and travel with Southern. Yeah, that's another option for me as well, actually, Michael. I could go to I could get the Victoria line from Euston to Victoria and pick up Southern from there. I think it would depend on prices, to be honest with you, which one I'll do. Logan says only a 35-minute drive from Boston to Skeg Vegas. Do you go to Skeggy quite often, Logan? That's another nickname for it. Skeggy. Do you go there quite often? The problem with me and Ruben is we're quite central to the country, so our beaches are like 2 to 2.5 hours away. Lol. Hi Unicorn Guy 2002, welcome, thanks for coming in. I'm finally here in the house and I'm doing great tonight. That's good that you're doing good. And remember guys, if you can, make sure you guys do give me a thumbs up and a shout out as well. Would appreciate it. If you just help spread the live streams out, really good for the YouTube algorithm. Let me just have a nosy how many views this live stream's got so far on the old TubeBuddy app. Oh, not too bad, 43 so far. You see that New Year special got 122. I wonder if this camera's actually focusing. Let me check if that actually focused. Oh, it did focus. For some reason, my phone's behind compared to the actual live stream. It's really an hour on the train from Boston to Skegness, Logan. I thought it was shorter than that. Crikey. Ruben says the only thing about Thameslink though is there's a station somewhere between London Bridge and East Croydon that reminds me of a vegetable. A vegetable? What station's that, Ruben? 345 Berry says, thanks Ruben, it's been out of order for 5 or 6 days now. Phoned our network provider and they haven't done anything. Is it like broken 345 Berry? Because that's odd. Because usually when something happens to our internet, it usually gets gets fixed within a few hours. To be honest, I've had a worse pronunciation, so it's alright, says here, Trace 95. But it's not. No, it's not all been fixed yet. I'm waiting. Use all my data to watch YouTube. Only in the summertime. Fair enough, Logan. Makes sense. Haven't been to Skeggy since the mid 2000s. I haven't been for probably about 7-8 years now. I think 2015 was the last time I went. Might have even been before that, you know. I actually don't remember. Ear Trains 95 said, I've actually filmed at both Boston, West Street, and Thorpe Culvert Station. Where's West Street? Is that a level crossing? Ear Trains 95. Michael says, I've been my nearest beaches are Bournemouth and Portsmouth. Mine's actually probably going to be in terms of like on the train easiest to get to, probably Blackpool, to be honest with you. But in terms of if you drove, probably, let me just stick it up on maps. Probably about two and a half hours drive. One down near Bristol, and then the other one probably Heacham near Hunstanton, probably my local beaches if you drove there. But for the train, the quickest one to get to would probably be Blackpool. It would be. So if you get in the train or public transport, my nearest beach would be Blackpool. But if you're driving, probably one of the ones not too far from Bristol, or one of the ones not too far from Hunstanton will be my closest beaches. Problem with living right in the centre of the UK is that I'm too far from the beach. If I was a bit more close to the beach, I think I'd be there more often. And that would be good for live streams as well, because I could go get a sunset stream quite a lot. Daylight saving time. What about daylight saving time, Jubon? You have that blooming prime hydration drink, Logan. But I haven't had any of it, no. The nearest beach to me is Scarborough Firely, and that's about 2 hours away from me. Is that 2 hours drive or 2 hours on the train? Unicorn Guard 2002. Broccoli. Oh, You know what? That actually sounds literally like broccoli. Broccoli. I've been to broccoli to film. No, that's good. Now I'm gonna be laughing at that all evening. Sort of, yes, broken. I don't know when it will be. I'm really annoyed about it, same as my parents. Who are you with, 345 Bay? Like, who's your internet provider? I'm being nosy now, I am. Oh yeah, I thought so, Ear Trace 35. West Street is in Boston. Oh yeah! I know where you mean now, Logan and Ear Trace 95. I've seen YouTube videos of that crossing with the Asda next door. My nearest beach is Southend, says 345A. With the McDonald's next to the level crossing. But I go to Bournemouth every year for a holiday. I've never been to Bournemouth. Although actually, Bournemouth's actually quite easy to get to from where I live too, because you change at Cov. You do, and then straight down to Bournemouth. So actually that's probably another close beach to get to on the train as well. Bournemouth from here. Bournemouth and probably Blackpool if you're getting on public transport. Because I would have said maybe like Skegness or something, but that's two changes. I'd have to change it Tamworth and Nottingham. Message retracted. What did you retract? Ruben says, I'd love to go to Cornwall for a holiday again, since I've got grandparents down there that way anyway. Oh, Cornwall's supposed to be really beautiful, it is, Ruben. I want to go down that way, to be honest with you. Maybe, we'll see. Michael says, but Bournemouth is more popular and easy to get to on the train, and I hope you have to change it Reading for a Voyager, or could change it Basingstoke, can use the Southwestern Railway. Yeah, I've realised, Michael, that Bournemouth's not too far from me either. I'd get the train up to Coventry, and we can get across country all the way down to Bournemouth. I'd just have to rely on cross-country running, and also I'd have to rely on getting a seat reservation, because I ain't standing up for 3 hours, I'm telling you that one for sure. Near Boston Station. Yeah, I thought it was the train's 95 that crossing. What, on the train? 3 hours and 56 minutes. Yeah, because for me, Unicorn Gal 2002, to get to the beaches, it'd probably be about the same distance as it would be the train or public transport than it would be for a car. We got a nice theatre show here in Boston, Sam, if you ever want to come down to see the show. Maybe, Logan. I'm not a huge fan of seeing shows. My mum likes like pantomimes and seeing shows like that, to be honest with you. But that's not my sort of cup of tea. But that's quite cool though. It's 2 hours drive from me going in May for a little mini break. You have a good time, Unicorn Guard 2002. Oh, that's another thing I was actually going to discuss. Actually, in regards to content, have I got any plans for this year, like holidays and stuff? Now, I do have one plan, but it's not 100% set in stone, and that's at the end of March. But I'm not 100% sure on that one. But I may be going away for a few days, but we'll have to see about that one. Oh, excuse me. And then the other one is nothing. That's just one plan which I might be doing this year, end of March, but we'll see. Otherwise, I'll just make it up as I go along. I'll just do my research. We'll try to anyway, and we'll see. but haven't really got any like plans this year, to be honest with you. We'll just see how we go, basically. I forgot to mention that. I hope I haven't missed saying anything else. If I have missed saying stuff on my YouTube channel, I will let you guys know in like community posts and whatnot. But I think I've covered everything now that I was supposed to say on this live stream. If I haven't, my apologies. But make sure you guys do stay in that live chat if you can do it. Would appreciate it, and give me a thumbs up if you haven't already done so. Just really help the YouTube algorithm and my streams out. Down to Birmingham New Street or into London on the London Underground for Waterloo for me to get to Bournemouth. Not done it yet though. Yeah, it's a little bit easy for me, Ruben, because it's literally just a change at Coventry. I've been to Bournemouth and Cornwall. They are beautiful beaches to visit. Yeah, because I've seen a few videos on Bournemouth as well. I have Unicorn Golf 2002. Yeah, that's the thing, Michael. That cross country, that's the downside. They're only every 2 hours at the moment to Bournemouth because the other one terminates at Reading. So hopefully they'll have the Bournemouth ones on every hour again at some point. They should do. I'm hoping so. But I can't see that happening at the moment. But hopefully cross country will go to Bournemouth more than every other hour. Hopefully we'll be back hourly at some point. Oh, you perform there, do you, Logan? Very nice. EarTrains95 says, I would say my top 3 beaches are the one in Poland, Bournemouth, and Portsmouth. Portsmouth, I haven't really heard much about Portsmouth, to be honest with you. Is it supposed to be nice in Portsmouth, is it, as well, than EarTrains95? Because I've heard, like, Bournemouth being mentioned as, like, a nice, like, beach, but I've never really heard Portsmouth being mentioned, to be honest. Okay, you take care, Joy Blascar. Thanks very much for coming in. Time for me to eat and then check we're trying to fix the copyright hit my old movie that cleared YouTube many times up until this week. It was purchased royalty free from iTunes. Okay, you take care. Thanks very much for coming in. Have a good one, Joy Bless Life. My holidays this year will depend on, you know what, because I can't book any hotels unless it's 2 weeks before, just in case. Yeah, that's the thing, Michael. Like, you kind of will have to take a bit of a risk, to be honest with you. Like, thankfully, I've not actually had to cancel anything. I don't think I've had anything. I think I've had to move stuff around, but I don't think I've had to cancel any plans because of the strikes. I don't think I have, anyway. Or have I? Or have I had to cancel something? I'm not sure if I have. Oh, yes, I have! One thing so far, and that was the trip to see the cross-country dive acts on the Cross City line. But the Cross City line will still be done for that retro 323-221, but it'll be just a separate vlog. But other than that, like main like plans, I haven't had to cancel anything, thankfully. I've just had to jiggle a few dates around, if that makes sense. Ignore one in the background running the tap. But you only come if you give a free ticket. EarTrains95 says, I mean, Portsmouth Beach has a harbour burger stand and quite close to Cosham Station. Cosham? I've never heard of that place. Where's that? Let me have a look. Portsmouth. Oh, there. There's Cosham. Fair enough. So it's a little bit away from the main Portsmouth stations than a Portsmouth South Sea and Portsmouth Harbour. Ah, is that now? Because yeah, if you go to Portsmouth Harbour, that's how you get to the Isle of Wight. That is. Who's a dog? Hey, the mum's talking to the dog. Portsmouth. Actually, I didn't read that one. My apologies, Michael. Portsmouth is okay, but you have to use the bus to get where you want to go. Southsea has the beach. Southsea has the beach. Fair enough, Michael. We got a few level crossings in Boston. We got West Street and Hubbock's Bridge. Oh, that's the other one that ES Trace 95 was on about, Logan. I was going to say, where's Hubbock's Bridge? I thought that was like a name of a train station, then I realised, no, it's the name of a level crossing. Cosham is north of Portsmouth. It's on Cosham High Street is the beach. Yeah, I've not really been down that area, so I wouldn't really know much about that ES Trace 95. It has about 8 to 9 trains per hour last time I checked. That's quite a good service then, to be honest. But yeah, there will be a trip to the beach and the coast at some point in 2023. I just don't know when and I don't know where. That's all I'm going to say on that. But I know that my next live stream will be on Tuesday. I'm going to hope for Tuesday. And so that will be Tuesday. Let me just look in the calendar. The 10th of January, I'm going to have a live stream. Then I will be able to. So that will be my January 2023 Q&A. Because in terms of live streams, and actually, I am going to do quite random live streams actually. Because I feel like I forgot to mention live streaming. In terms of live streaming, there's going to be, I'm going to try and do weekly live streams, but there's going to be quite random topics. Like, for the next couple of live streams, I've already got them planned out. I'm going to do a Q&A next week, and then the week after that, I'm going to do probably a winter quiz. I'm going to do a winter themed quiz. And here's where I need your guys' input. Here's where I need your guys' like suggestions. What live stream ideas should you guys have? If you guys want to see more game night style live streams or just general chit chat live streams, let me know in the live chat, because the live streams is really what I struggle with in terms of content. Like, I never really know what to do for a live stream. So if anybody has got any live stream suggestions before we end this live stream tonight, make sure you guys do give me some suggestions. But for the next 2 live streams, I definitely do have them planned out, which is going to be a winter themed quiz. There will be various questions in that quiz, and then the Q&A on Tuesday. Not sure when the winter quiz will be yet though. I'll plan that out some point. And then it has a Great Western Railway towards Cardiff. Yeah, it does actually, Air Trains 95, because they used to have one from Brighton, but they took that off, didn't they? That used to be the longest train, not the longest train. That used to be one of the. Well, I say it's not the longest train in the country, but it used to be quite a long train they used to have from Great Malvern to Brighton. But that went in May last year. Think about Portchester Castle is near Cosham, says Michael Sebastian. Air Trains 95 Southern and South Western Railway. Logan says, I went to Aldi for the Prime at 7:15 AM. It 2 opens at 8 AM. Oh, in the second after the queue after 5 minutes. I was there in the queue near McDonald's. Lol. Karaoke? Maybe I could do a karaoke live stream. 345, my apologies. Ruben and Michael are saying I should do like a chit chat, a general chit chat live streams are fine for me. Yeah, I may do. I probably will do one of them at some point, because as well, I am actually approaching 250,000 total video views. As it stands at the moment, I have got 228,015 views. So I'm hopefully in the next coming weeks or so, or coming months, I will be able to hit 250,000 total video views. And when we do hit 250,000 total video views, there will be a special live stream which will be celebrating 250,000 views, because that will be 250,000 video views. So that'll be amazing when I get 250,000 views. General chit chats are the best, as Air Trains 95. I'll probably definitely have to do one of them then. And then in terms of other special live streams I've got planned this year, there will be a 7-year YouTube anniversary. That will be on the 22nd of April, which will be that's actually quite good. That's a Saturday this year. So we'll have a celebrating 7 years on YouTube, and then of course there will be a birthday live stream as well. Unfortunately, that's on a Monday, but I can't control when my birthday falls on, unfortunately. Because I know Monday live streams have done a bit in the past. This one's been up and down, but it will do. Dance live stream. Could you imagine, Logan? I'm not sure if this is true or not, but apparently trains are striking until July. I don't know here, Trains 95, how long this is going to be going on for. So far, it's been going on like 7 months now, so we'll see. Hopefully, they get their deal sooner rather than later, because otherwise, this could go on for blooming years. But I'm not going to talk too much into the strikes because I'm trying to keep the channel kind of political free, if that makes sense. But yeah. Okay, you take care, Logan. Thanks very much for coming in. Do appreciate you stopping by. And hopefully you can make the Q&A live stream on Tuesday if you've got any more questions, Logan. Because that will be my next live stream on Tuesday. I don't know why I thought it was in February then. The January 2023 Q&A. I'm still going to do the Q&As monthly, and I'm still going to keep them in a live stream format because I feel like that's the best when you do it for like a live stream format, the Q&As. But I think I am going to probably start to wrap things up now because I've been on for an hour and a half, and I usually do the live streams for an hour and a half, to be honest with you. Hi, Mum. Welcome. Thanks for coming in. Do hope you're doing okay. And then I like your song choice for your Instagram when you tweet out. I know why. That one went time to say goodbye. I know, right? I thought I'd use that one as like a joke, Logan. Okay, you take care, Eartrace95. Yeah, I'm probably going to wrap up now because a few people are starting to make their way out, and that's usually my cue to end the live stream. Thanks for hanging in the background, one busy mum. I do appreciate it. And then because I've got to make sure that that video for tomorrow is set up ready to go. What I got for Christmas. So I do appreciate everyone coming in tonight. And as mentioned, my next live stream will be on Tuesday. I'm not sure the time yet. I will let you guys know, and I will set it up as well in advance. But thanks very much for the kind words, and for the thumbs up, and everyone that's come in tonight. If you haven't yet become a member and you want to become a member of some more exclusive packs, that's completely optional but very much appreciated. There's a join button down there. And if you are watching this live stream on the replay, thanks very much as well. And if you haven't yet given me a thumbs up, feel free to give me a thumbs up on the way out. And comment down below as well if you're watching on the replay. It really does help me out. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel for more future content, make sure you do subscribe and have the bell for all notifications so you never miss my next live stream and my videos. My video will be tomorrow, the what I got for Christmas, so make sure you guys do stay tuned for that one. And on that note, I'm gonna love you guys and leave you, and I'll see you in the next live stream and for the video tomorrow. Right, take care, folks. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye, all guys. Peace out. Bye. Bye. How do I end? Can't find the bloody end button. End? There we are. End. Here we are. End. Bye, everyone.